in the HTML, I have h1 hello. Okay, I want to do the following. When someone click on the hello, I print something out as an alert. That's all. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I will have a what's that? Document dot get. Maybe I give it ID so that I can quickly locate it. ID, haha. Okay. Get element by ID. Okay, it's haha. Okay. So this guy is called target. All right. So what I'm going to do is target add event listener. So if you forgot, you don't need to see what I'm typing. Okay, you can refer to the notes. Add event listener. Okay. And then I want to handle the click. When I click it, please execute something. Okay, execute something. Let's say just print a simple message. Alert. This rocks. Okay, I plan to say sucks. Okay. Then false. Okay. So this is setup. No problem. So when I run it, when I click on it, you see something like this, right? This rock, no problem. Now I want to ask you this question. What is this? Okay. First of all, I should ask this question. If I say in a JavaScript engine, I just type this, alert this, what will you see? You never ask this question, right? But you know how to write functions as a constructor. This stop x equal to x, this stop y equal to y. You know what is that this, and what is that this now? It seems to be some language problem. What is that this? How about run it? Okay, run. Window. Okay, so it means we are actually running every code inside the scope of a window. Okay. Now problem comes. What happens if I click on this guy? I give you a several choice. First, nothing, because JavaScript error. Second, undefined. Third, object. Fourth, you tell me. Yeah, again, I have forgotten all four choices. First, nothing, because JavaScript error. Second, undefined. Third, just object. Fourth, you tell me what it is. Or you want to try it now?
Okay.
You think object. Any other answer? Eric, what is that? Eric, do you know?
No.
Cousin, do you know? The target. Okay, so that means that it's h1. You think it's h1.
But h1 is an object.
So h1 is an object. Okay? So maybe I make it richer to understand what is that guy in HTML. Okay? So, but before calling in HTML, we will have a problem because we don't know what this is. Okay? So I set up one more output. So to satisfy the Carson's answer, Carson's think that this here is the target that you set up. So the inner HTML should say hello. if it is H1. Any other answer? If no, then we go on to try. Okay, run. So this is the first, don't worry, this is the first output. This is coming from line 10. Okay, so now I click it. You will expect two alert box. First, it says object. So you win. Okay, object. Okay. HTML heading element. Second, hello. Just like what Carson tell you. Now, what can you say about executing events handler? Why the this is not window? It seems that it's kind of interesting. That means that the event listener call is something really doing some mystery things. It calls this function, the anonymous function from line 3 to line 6, become a member of target. Become a member of target. So that when you execute, it's as if you're calling target dot get function. So that the this will become something like this. Okay? And something like this. Something like that, okay? Right. So now why I want you to understand this? Because later on when we talk about the changes of you set up a different callbacks, you have to remember that this is actually something that you have to take it off, and you try to avoid using it because it's changing and may not satisfy what you want. Okay? And in the next lecture, I will try to do the following. I will try to do the following. First, you will think that it is extremely horrible. Sorry. I will set up the function called handler. Okay, and we'll do the alert this. Okay, to make it easier to understand. Okay, so this is what we have just done. And when you call it again, you should see window for the first call. When I click it, you'll find an HTML heading element. Okay? So in the next lecture, I will try to freeze this by doing the following. Okay, so the first is window, then second will be window. Later we will try this. And why I mentioned this first, because someone already using it. I don't know who is using it, who know about this. Yeah, my FRP knows. You know. Okay. If you don't know, don't worry. We will teach. Okay. Because in writing React.js, sometimes you will need it. Sometimes you can avoid it. Okay. So this is to bind this image. Okay. But don't worry. Yeah. We now will focus at this version, okay? You have a handler, you call a handler, and we seldom use this because we know that this is dangerous. We try to avoid it, okay? And even we will do the following. In a later demonstration, you will see code like this. Alert, okay? That. That equal to this. I see many people do this. Okay, some people call it that. Somebody call it myself. Somebody call it OBJ. Okay, just to avoid using the this. Okay, but don't worry yet. Yeah, forget about this. In case that you see some codes like this, okay, tell me. Let me have to enrich my catalog. Okay, so XML HTTP request. Okay. So what is this guy? This guy is the agents that you already know. Okay. So the agents is how can I say? is a function that brings by the this JQ, okay, the JQ with dollar sign, and then you call it ages, okay, and the underlying call is called HTML HTTP request. Not much people call it long name, okay. We love to call it XHR, okay. So you can find the XHR keyword here. Don't show it to you, okay. So network, you can see the keyword here, XHR. When the page loads, you can see how many XHR call happening in the background. So let's take a look at our course homepage. Course homepage, where are you? Here, okay. Open it. Okay, so focus at XHR and go to the home. Okay. So you can see I have so many XHR happening in the background. Okay, they are downloading files, they are downloading some JavaScript templates, so on and so forth. Okay, but they are all done by Aegis. So when you call Aegis, nowadays we don't need this. Okay, this is an old note, so I forgot to remove it. Okay, because during the time, by the way, how many of you have still able to find IE6? No one, huh? And yes, where? Oh, VM, okay. Usually you have IE6 because you have XP installer, and after you install XP, then immediately you get IE6, but it will tell you to upgrade to IEX and the IE9, so on and so forth. All right, so IE6 fails. By the time that we have IE6, actually they don't have XML HTTP requests. They have two other objects. So here comes another pattern. In case that you have you want to implement something, we call it polyfill. So what is polyfill? Okay. Polyfill is a concept, okay? Not something very important. But when someone mentioned to you, you should give some response. Oh, polyfill, I know, okay? Yeah, let's take a look. Polyfill. Okay? So don't go into this. Okay? No Chinese? A polyfill is not this guy, okay? This guy is polyfill. What I'm talking about polyfill is JavaScript. Okay? So it's a browser fallback. It means that we have some standard already, but some bad company, you know which company, okay? Some bad company don't implement it to something that we expect, okay? So you have to implement that feature by yourself, and as if you are patching a hole, so that your system don't rely on a particular version of the browser or version of operating system. So this is called polyfill, okay? And there is a site telling you that, I remember it should be called HTML5 please. Right. HTML5 please. Right, I remember it's this guy. So will tell you let's say this guy Canvas, use Canvas with polyfill, okay? I don't know which browser is talking about. IE8, okay? If you want to support IE8 and below, Explorer browser, Flash browser can be helpful, blah, 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 blah. It's tell you how to implement the polyfill for the Canvas supposed to be there for more than 5 years, okay? But in case you're using IE8, you need to implement a polyfill for it. And one way to implement a polyfill or to try whether a particular feature is implemented in a browser, you can try the following code. The following code is very funny. I copied it from some books. Let's say we don't know what is the browser you have, and we know that in the world we still have IE6, okay? Then IE6 needs these two ways to create an aegis object. The first one is something that is normal. The Chrome, the Firefox, the latest IE also using the first line. So you will try every entry. In case that you have an exception, that means that you cannot create an object, continue. Okay? In case you have another exception, continue. If all three trials dies, then you will quit the loop and return no, and this is a hopeless browser. Okay, so you can implement in that way. This is not actually as polyfill, but a way to detect, okay, or to guarantee that you have that object, and that object is what you want. Okay, so very interesting stuff. Don't underestimate the market share. That script, I remember I copied it 4 or 5 years ago, this script, okay, it's still there. Okay, so what is XML HTTP request? I don't know whether you know about the background, okay, or you are already learning the latest standard of XML HTTP request. The latest standard is using a callback called onNode. onNode. Here is the original design. The original design really sucks, okay? Yeah, you can see how sucks it is. First of all, you will open a connection using the method, let's say the get, post, or delete, or put HTTP method. Okay. Then you input the URL, and what is this, true or false? It means whether you want to call the things asynchronous or not asynchronous. Okay. So let's say false means that we want to have a synchronous result. So once I call send, it will block there. So it's a blocking system call, okay? Block, and then once it returns, it will give you the answer as request.ready state telling you that 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 1, 2, 3, 4 is document here, okay? So I remember that there was a TA, okay, under my team, okay? He is teaching Spirit 5.0. He is writing judge system for the file system exercise. Okay, you still remember file system exercise, huh? He really implement every state changes, okay, and know that downloading the result. So to tell the student, don't reload the browser, okay, because we're great, okay, we're downloading the result. So he really implement every status, okay, and find that 3 is actually works while the request is sending you some incomplete data, not the complete data. Okay. So what is the 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't go through every one, but our focus is number 4. So when number 4 happens to be the final value, the final value of the ready state, then you can take a look at the results. Okay. So there's a request status and a request response text. Okay. So yeah, battery again. Okay, so well, we can look at the status, look at the response test. The response test may be a zip file, maybe something like HTML content, so on and so forth. Okay, so we can try this example. Here. So the XHR. Okay, so let's try this getSync.html. So this getSync.html is to get this content. Hello there, how are you? Okay, I make it bigger. So this is the content that I'm requesting. And well, and the result is like this. Okay, what I'm doing is I fire an HTML HTTP request and write it right here. Read the content, write it there. And this content is encapsulated by H1. Okay? So no problem. It is asynchronous call means that the function once called the line here, one is called is being blocked. Okay? Block until the ready state is 4, then it will return, or others error code, then it will return. Then you will see the results. So this is a blocking version. And another is a non-blocking version. Okay, so non-blocking version means that when I called .sense, okay, the browser can do other things, and you have to register something called callback function, and after callback functions give you the result, you can use the result to display or whatever. Okay, so this is asynchronous call. And asynchronous call, okay, so asynchronous version is like this. Okay, so there's synchronous call, there's asynchronous call. Once you set up a call and you wait for the reply, and the replies comes in, okay, will trigger an event called the ready state change event, and will call your callback function, okay? And here comes another problem. Have you ever heard of this problem? Callback pyramids. Have you ever heard of this problem? Let's take a look. Okay, this, okay, the pyramids, okay, one are waiting for a callback, okay, and the callback actually calling another callback, the third callback calling another callback, and just like this. Yeah. Python is like, Python also have this, okay, and I love this. Whoa. Forget about this. Yeah. My version is 25 years ago, okay?
Yeah.
It's 25 years, yeah. 1991. Yeah, 25 years ago my version is, nowadays the version is, I can't remember. Okay, yeah, don't challenge me, huh? I have 25 years of experience, okay? So this is the pyramid of callback, okay? Later on, if we have time, we will tackle it, okay? Using not new technology, but a technology that you should know is called Promise, okay? Promise also have implementation in the Node.js as well as the client side. Start to support it, okay? Start, not really completely implemented, okay? So this callback is actually something that is like what I showed you before. When I set up the add event listener, the function is called callback function. Who will call it? As long as the events comes in, then you will call. And now the problem is about the this. About the this. Okay? So here, based on this methodology, then the this will be the XML HTTP request object. Okay? So in case that you are using the callback within, I don't know, you set up a class, okay, and set up a class method and put it there, then you will do, okay? So this is the way to handle it once you set up the on ready state change, okay, or you use the add event listener. Don't get frustrated before this on ready state change, although it's very long, okay, you can use jQuery and then make it become very short, okay. Don't worry, later on I will show you jQuery example. Again, we have an early state rule 4. In case that the status is 200, okay, then you will use DOM scripting to add the component to the page. You cannot do this again. You cannot do this. Okay, or no, not this guy, not this guy. Ah, yeah, close the wrong guy. Okay, so you cannot do this again. Why? You cannot say that I call the blocking version of the HTML HTTP request and then wait for its return and return the data that I read, because the method that you call has finished. You finish set up the callback and the function will return. So you have to use DOM scripting in order to put the contents in the page. Okay, so this the how it works. Okay, And actually, I love to set up my own library as if I'm writing a library. You put a callback here and read URL and a callback, and all the dirty stuff I will keep it in a function. Okay, and I love this part. Okay, if callback, then call the callback with the result. Okay. So, in case that you want to do automatic form filling or via the, let's say you're writing what is that? The CUHK lazy login, ERGUA lazy login, right? Actually, the lazy login stuff is actually an automatic form submission using JavaScript. Yeah, Chrome extension is written in JavaScript. Okay, so you set this up and you want to say you fire the login request. Okay, so you need to reverse engineer a bit over ERGUA. Okay, I have written an app. Okay, but I find that lazy ERGUA is more I mean, its implementation is better than me. Okay, so I use instead of mine. But you want to set up this login and the password string. So you can do that by having one more header. You set a request header to tell it that, yeah, this is the form submission, post, okay, post in the form submission, and the query string is like this, okay, and the query string, because of the post, you will put this query string in here, okay. So this is how to automate form submission by yourself. I think it's time for me to stop, but before we stop, let me ask you one question. Every year, I ask this question. There are still people don't know what this guy is. I don't know why. Okay, so my question is, wait for a moment. Okay, pages. Okay, so let me log in. Then when I click login, do you know what this guy is? Yeah, I heard the name. Again. Yeah, some people's laughing. You guys are not here. You already know. Someone don't know. So sad. Okay. So sad. Yes. So sad. Log in. What is this? It's just an animated GIF. Okay. Every year there's some people try to argue with me. No. It's not animated GIF. I feel. Okay. I don't know why you can feel with the browser. Okay? I feel that it's slowing down when the job finish. Yeah. Do you know why? Because your window sucks. It just slow down before it display the content. Okay. So it slow down. And also slow down the animation here. Okay. What? Which one? Multi? Which multi? Circle? Oh, of course, this is a GIF. Okay. So this kind of loading GIF is all around the net. Loading GIF. Yeah. Which version do you want? Yeah. What is that? I never seen it. Wow. Sexy. I love this. Okay. I just think that the eyes will blink or something. Okay. What is this? What? Don't use my face. Don't use my face. Please. Okay. Yo, wow, this looks sexy, huh? Okay. Chew. How about this? This is okay. They are all GIF. Okay, they are all GIF. Don't think that no, they're close to 100%. It is GIF. Okay, except my custom page. Except my custom page. Take a look at my custom page. Okay. This bar, I really program it using jQuery and all the plugins. That 100% is really calculated. Okay, it's not GIF. Okay. For others, they are all GIF. Okay, even the Facebook, whatever things.